they all decided to have sort of meetings with us individually and tell us where our characters were going and stuff. And mine was left till last, so everyone else knew that I was dying, and apparently they said, "Oh, don't tell Joe, because you want to tell him, like, you want to make sure that he's told to his face and all this thing." But obviously they all told me anyway, so I knew it was coming before I went for the meeting. And I mean, admittedly, when I first heard, I was a bit put out. But then, sort of, the more I thought about it, the kind of the happier I was with it. Everyone's leaving anyway, so I don't see a better way than you know, to go than dying, really. And it really challenged me as an actor. It was the kind of most challenging thing I've ever done.
What I really like about Skins is that it has this wonderful balance between stuff that's really dramatic and heavy and stuff that's really funny.
When these kind of darker elements come in, it makes it all the more, you know, distinct, and you really notice it more. So, as an actor, it was great to kind of have a character that was so rounded and so deep.
For me, to go from the whole comedy acting, looking and playing the laugh, rather, you know, that is quite easy. When you go into the serious stuff, that's when I find it quite hard.
What I like about acting is that you get to experience things in a sort of safe environment that most people never do. And obviously I'm not saying, like, I want a friend of mine to have a brain hemorrhage and die in my arms, but the fact that I get to explore what that could be like is really fascinating to me.
I went onto Google, but I found myself typing in things like, what happens when you die? I just got loads of websites about spiritualism and what happens to your soul, which weren't altogether helpful.
You become more of the character, so you kind of think in their frame of mind and stuff.
If this had happened to me in real life, how would I react? And it was pretty horrible, actually. You have to get yourself somewhere pretty nasty.
What I actually did for when I was filming the scene with Chris dying and that, I stopped speaking to my boyfriend just to try and get into the mode of experiencing being alone.
You know, when I have sort of quite hard scenes, I do find it a challenge, because I've had essentially a very nice life, you know, not that much. I can't really think of many really bad things that have happened to me, so I don't have many personal experiences to draw on.
I was dreading the death scene, being pregnant, and the mum coming home. All of those things I was really nervous about.
If there is a big emotional scene, then I will worry about it properly. For as soon as I read the script and I see that it's quite kind of it's going to be quite hard, I fret and worry about it.
There were some scenes on set that took all day to do one scene, and we had like 47 setups and so many shots. But it was really good because it was such a challenge, and I just really enjoyed it.
It's probably one of the toughest